What's up with the squad? Back with another video. Y'all see it in the title, what's going down. Before we get in this video, please go subscribe to my daughter Rennie. Her channel is Rennie Rain. It's literally Rennie Rain. It's in the description box down below, as well as on my homepage. Y'all see Rennie Rain, and I post it on my communities post. Y'all be seeing me post a lot in there. Trying to get videos done daily with her. She's only 3. But she loves scary videos. She loves, gaming and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot of that on that channel, and I'm definitely proud of her. When I say that I'm definitely proud of her, I am. And for her to be 3, turning 4 in April, it's amazing. You know how smart she is. She always running around saying like and subscribe. And she sees what I do and she wants to. I was kind of a little bit weird about it at first, and I was like, I don't know if I want to get her started yet, and talk to her mother about it. As well as my parents, and stuff like that, and everybody, they fully support her. So I think it's amazing. I love that. Again, y'all heard me say that her mother, we talked about it. And y'all know my if y'all don't know my girl Chris, her channel is Chris TV. She also posts vlogs and stuff like that. But Rennie, she found the videos for Rennie and myself today. And she's been helping out a lot, when it comes to that. And like I said, she definitely has a lot of people's full support, within her channel. So I would definitely appreciate if y'all go subscribe to her channel. Like I said, it's in the description box down below, or it's on my homepage. If y'all just go to my homepage on YouTube and scroll all the way down, y'all see Rennie Rain, as well as Chris TV and my second channel. But you already know, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Speaking of 3-year-olds, I had to check this out because Whoopi in The View, obviously we're talking crazy about Elon Musk's 4-year-old son. Let's check it out.
Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child. And I don't want to hear any more mess about our names, okay?
That's the thing though. Like, when Joy is sitting there like talking crazy, and they saying about this child's name, I feel like X is actually like a cool name. And it's, I would say it's even common because a lot of parents, obviously they name their kids Xavier or something like that, or if they, just call them X, and they go by X. So I don't think I think I like it a lot. For X just to be, I feel like it's pretty cool. I didn't heard worse, you know what I mean? But then again, I look at a lot of names as unique, I do. My real name is very unique. If y'all don't know, my real name is Tariq. A lot of y'all didn't know that. So I hope a lot of y'all didn't skip, because that was the first time I actually said my name on my channel. In a long time. I think I said it one other time, but that's my name. That's my first name. But one thing about it is it's things it's unique to me. And for them to say something, especially Whoopi, I think Whoopi is literally the only person. I think that's the only person I know with the name Whoopi. So for her to say something is completely crazy. And I look up what Whoopi means, and I can't say it on my channel.
Okay. Oh. Anywho, he took little X.
Funny. And little Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram. He just took little.
That's crazy. And then call his son a little Instagram. That's insane. And the only person that ain't laughing, of course, is Alyssa. She got something to say. Everybody else laughing though. They think it's funny. They soaking it all up.
He doesn't own it.
They need to remember they talking about a 4-year-old. That's crazy.
He doesn't own Instagram. He just took little X with him to a press conference in the Oval Office to defend himself against critics who say he should not have the power to gut the federal agency. Take a look.
Your detractors, Mr. Musk,
What?
including a lot of Democrats, say that you're orchestrating a hostile takeover of government and doing it in a non-transparent way.
The people voted for major government reform. There should be no doubt about that. That was on the campaign. The president spoke about that at every rally.
Is there any sort of accountability check and balance in place that would provide any transparency for the American people?
Well, all of our actions are fully public. So if you see anything, you say like, wait a second, hey, Elon, that seems like maybe that's, there's a conflict there. It's not like people are going to be shy about saying that. They'll say it immediately.
Including you yourself.
Yes.
An example of the fraud that you have cited was $50 million of condoms was sent to Gaza.
Some of the things that I say will be incorrect and should be corrected. So nobody's going to bat 1,000.
And I feel like that's real. Nobody's perfect, obviously, and that's how I look at it. I also look at the simple fact that when it comes to the Biden and Kamala administration, none of those ladies ever, made it a topic of them hiding this or them hiding that. Everything that Trump, Elon, anybody else that's on Trump administration is dealing with Trump. As far as anybody, it has all been public. It has all been out there. Everything that's been with Joe Biden, it's stuff still going on that hasn't been uncovered at all. You know what I mean? That hasn't, and it is. Don't get me wrong. When I tell y'all it is, a lot of things are going to be coming out. I know for a fact. I've been keeping up with a lot of people, a lot of posts, a lot of when I research throughout the nights and stuff like that. But I look at the fact that the Biden administration, and I'm just talking about the Biden administration. I can talk about others, but for the simple fact of so many things that was hidden, I feel like it's wrong for them to sit there and say something about Elon and question what Elon is doing when Elon has really been with Trump, even before Trump got in office. So my thing is, I don't see how it becomes a surprise for these ladies and others that Elon or anybody else that has been, with Trump either before his campaign, got bigger, or just simply, during his campaign. I don't understand why it's such a surprise that people are making a big deal and big topics about this. Like, I don't understand.
Okay, just before we even say anything, I want to say over the last 10 years, Musk companies, SpaceX and Tesla were awarded at least $18 billion in federal contracts, according to spending data. And since the president's election,
Whoopi do this all the time, bro. Between Whoopi and Joy, it's like they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know nothing. Look at it. Look at this.
The president's election, his net worth has increased $64 billion, or nearly 25%. So, yeah, I'm going to say, you want to cut something? Cut some of the stuff you're taking out. Yeah.
My thing is with this whole thing is that you have Trump, you have people that's in the Trump administration that are literally doing everything and anything to fix what the Biden administration has, obviously messed up. A lot of people are looking at the fact that why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? What they don't get is that Trump is very strategic. He knows what he's doing, obviously. We're talking about somebody that are, people that are billionaires, obviously. So when it comes down to those things that I look at and doing it the right way and doing this and doing that for the American people, I feel like this shouldn't even be a discussion. And they making something out of, like, I don't get it with these ladies.
I get that there's fat everywhere, and yes, we'd all like to see less of it. But what you're doing is a lot more than just cutting fat. You're giving people information that they should not have because they're not the people whose information it is.
Yeah.
So, and nobody elected you.
Yeah.
That's the part. That's
the main part. Whoopi, to your point, Whoopi, about all these government contracts, the billions of dollars that his companies have, his 6 companies have with the U.S. government. What is also very interesting is the cutting that he has done with the federal agencies. Those very same agencies have 32 continuing investigations, complaints, or enforcement actions against his companies. Mm-hmm. Those are the agencies and the people that he is cutting. So all of it is inuring to his benefit. And what is really rich to me, again, is that he is not elected, and he is talking about our American democracy. A man who grew up in South Africa during the apartheid era, benefited from apartheid, and
So we're not going to talk about Obama and his whole situation. We're not going to talk about Kamala and the fakeness that she put. Like, I'm trying to piece everything together. Like, and that's what I be talking about all the time. It's just a simple fact that you have these women that literally say something and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all, especially with Sonny. And that's what makes me mad out of Sonny. They keep on bringing up Elon wasn't elected. Elon, I'm not even going to lie. Some of the things that I've been seeing that Elon is doing and what the Trump administration is doing is very smart. It's very smart. And like I said before, even before Trump got in the White House, is that I know when he get in the White House, and I said this last year, when he get in the White House, things are going to take time. Everything isn't going to happen overnight. There's things that, you're going to look at it and you be like, dang, why did he do that? But then you think about it. You're obviously, looking into research, seeing why. And on top of that, I can't even say that. They'll explain why they're doing it. That's the thing. They'll explain why they're doing it. When it came to the Biden administration, they didn't tell you nothing. Matter of fact, I'm going to go as far as that. We didn't even know who was running the country. So for them to say that is insane.
Benefited from apartheid. And apartheid is the very antithesis to our American democracy, because in South Africa today, there is, 81% of South Africans' population are Black Africans, yet only 4% of those Black Africans own the land. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is the person that's supposed to be teaching us about democracy.
Well, and the main thing he leaned into was he kept saying, this is all public record. We're super transparent. And you can, so I thought, okay, well, let me look into this a little bit, because he said there's nothing that's been more transparent before. He told us if you go to the Doge website, well, first of all, he said in that press conference, you can go to the Doge on X, which he owns. So that's part of the problem here. But then he says, go to the Doge website. On there, the first things you can do is buy a meme coin, t-shirts and hats. I couldn't find, and I literally looked for any piece of data that could be portrayed as some transparency. He has one debt chart that's a graph. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, we already knew we had problems with our debt. Where's the new information? No clickable links, nothing. So when he says it's public, I'm not sure what he means. And just because someone's speaking a lot, I heard someone last night that was talking when Alyssa was on CNN about, hey, this president keeps grabbing the mic. He's talking to us all the time. Remember when Biden didn't do that? It matters what you say, not how often you talk. So
I feel like they missed a point. I feel like Sarah, she missed a point of that. It's more so of, obviously, man, I'm telling you, bro. I feel like when I watch them, it's like they make me like dumb or something, bro. Like I don't understand, because it's just, I would rather have somebody that's speaking, that's talking, that obviously has something to say all the time, giving out information, than somebody that isn't saying anything at all. Biden administration didn't say anything at all. Everybody literally was lost. Everybody was so lost. People was making memes about Biden falling, Biden stumbling over his words, Kamala and her fakeness, literally making fun of even kids. But Sarah wants to say this. No matter what, I'm telling y'all, bro, it's sickening. It gets to the point where it's like they have so much hate. They didn't put none of this energy towards Biden and his administration. None of that. They never had no type of topic about anything with Biden, with the Biden administration. And it was a whole lot to talk about. Trust and believe, it was a whole lot to talk about. But they rather put their energy into bashing Trump.
And you're saying these things. The one thing that came from Doge was that miscalculation that you just mentioned, a massive one, of the 50 million condoms in Gaza. Well, that went out, and then he said in that it needs to be corrected. I haven't heard anyone going out on the airs and blaring out there to be corrected. It's already living out in the ether. So you gotta be transparent with actual data, information, and facts. We don't need you to bat 1,000. Somewhere even half of that would be nice.
But they lie all the time. For 2 weeks, we heard this idea that they spent $50 million on condoms in Gaza.
Right.
It's not even Gaza in the Middle East. It's Gaza in Mozambique. They didn't even know that.
And the number was wrong, too.
And then he goes on, Elon Musk goes on and said, well, I made a mistake. Meanwhile, you perpetuated the lie for the past 2 weeks, just like they did about these Haitians eating cats and dogs. Lies, and more lies.
No, that was for real. This stuff is real, bro. When the View sits there, man, I'm telling y'all, bro, all they do is lie on this show, bro. That is insane, bro. That is insane. Like, first of all, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro.
They did about these Haitians eating cats and dogs. Lies, and more lies, and then it goes out there. That there's a meme going around that I have to show. Look at this. Show that picture of the boy in the office. This is little.
Bro, when is it gonna end, bro? Like, y'all, like, my thing is, they already done talked about X and Elon at the beginning of the show. Joy is a hateful person, bro. For her to have that name, it is so sickening, bro. It is so sickening. You still, like, y'all have been past that. You still talking about X. You still talking about a 4-year-old. Ain't Joy like, man, I'm telling y'all, bro. Siri, how old is Joy Behar?
Joy Behar is 82 years old.
82 years old. And you still bringing up a 4-year-old. Grow up, Joy. Grow up. You're 82 years old. You talking about a 4-year-old?
In the office. This is little kid. He's adorable. Little Elon Musk's son saying, little X saying to Donald, why are you sitting in my daddy's seat?
What he has said, he is the
so
shadow
cute.
president. You said Elon Musk is the shadow president.
All right, y'all. That's enough for me today. When it comes to The View, I can only watch so much. I can only say so much, I guess, because I honestly just don't get how this show is still running. You know, I done seen so many times that they've obviously then got sued. That things then went like I'm not understanding. I'm really not understanding. And my thing is that you have other people too that actually watch this, and it's for real insane. I don't know. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Catch y'all next one.